Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Today is Monday, the 24th of November, and the moon is in Capricorn. We have another crispy morning. You can see the frost on the top of the office roof. Not as frosty as yesterday, though, so it's a little bit warmer. I think yesterday morning it was in the 20s. If it wasn't, it's what it felt like. And I think this morning it's in the 30s. Woo! Progress. So, the moon is in Capricorn. And as you all probably know, because I tell you every time the moon is in Capricorn, Capricorn is a very practical and pragmatic moon. It is the moon where we take the inspiration, the aspirations, the perception, the perspective afforded by the Sag moon and put it into some practical form that can help to create foundational ideas, foundational structures, what is that? Anyway, so that's all going on. We start the day with in conjunct between Mercury and Chiron. Mercury in Scorpio, Chiron in Aries, and of course, this is the second time that Mercury did this to Chiron. Now, because of Mercury's retrograde. Mercury is retrograde still. It will be going direct this week, towards the end of the week. So if you are traveling this week, make sure that you double and triple check all your flights or however you get in places. If you're renting a car or things like that, just make sure that that's sort of all been squared away. Because there can be delays, of course, with Mercury retrograde. The other interesting thing let's talk about the in conjunct between Mercury and Chiron. Chiron in Aries has a sense of woundedness around identity, around the rights to yourself. Aries can also be anger. Feeling anger and not knowing where it's coming from. There's a rage that can come with Aries energy. The energy of Aries is to become, and it's very primal. The Mars Aries energy can be very primal, and so there's no reason behind it. It's all like instinct and feeling, perhaps. So. It is a difficult energy to work through, and of course we've been working through Chiron and Aries now for a number of years, and we can see it every day on our televisions if we want to turn that channel on, right? But the in conjunct requires us to make adjustments in the way we think about things. Now Mercury is retrograde and in a sort of a different headspace. So this is, and in Scorpio, which means that it's digging deep. So this is an opportunity. Chiron can be challenging for sure, but anytime we make aspects to Chiron, it's always an opportunity to heal, because that's the nature of Chiron. And then later tonight, Venus and Mercury conjoin in Scorpio, and Venus is... it's the feminine, it's a gentle energy. It's even in, maybe not so much in Scorpio. Venus in Scorpio can kill for love, or kill you if you hurt somebody they love, for sure. But the coming together of Mercury retrograde and Venus, it's like old friends coming together. Now, that all being said, so towards the end of the day, relationships come to prominence and actually can be very healing. Now, the big story, which is something I've been talking about all week, is that Mars is squaring the nose today. Mars and Sag can be a true believer energy. And let me tell you, the true believers are angry because they do not have direction. Mars square the nose is like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Well, if we go by the astrology of it, the way to go is to examine the past, examine the facts, and then then figure out where your guiding light, your spiritual guiding light lies. So that is the story. So be careful out there. A lot of angry people, a lot of confused people, as we know, people who have believed something for a really long time, and now they look around at their life and it's devastated, and they're like, what the hell just happened? Eventually they're going to realize that they really can't blame anybody but them. Well, they can actually, I shouldn't say that, but themselves, because many of them were hoodwinked. Many of them were sold what is that called? A bag of goods? A bill of goods, sorry. Many were sold a bill of goods. And a lot of these people are pretty, kind of trusting. And, why would they say that if they didn't think that? Slick. It's easy to be slick with these folks. So let's give them space and let's give them grace. We'll deal with our own stuff because we got our own stuff to deal with. But it is all in the realm of healing. So let's do it. And there's Charlie. He's just being, he's looking around, licking water off stuff like he always does. First day I've been out, I figured out how to fix that phone issue, at least temporarily. And you can see that there's really nothing left, right? I mean, everything is, most of the wisteria has fallen off. Most of the trees have gone bare, and this is it. This is the time here in New England where you hunker down, you evaluate, and you wait for spring. Anyway, and we can see the roses. Now these roses got bitten the other day, and now they are finally saying sayonara. So this is the rose bush that lasted the longest this year, this red one. And next year we'll see what's going to last longest next year, right? All right, guys, have yourself a great day. And check out Mystic Sisters if you missed us on Saturday. It's on Ona's channel. You can check that out. I also did a new moon shadows last week for the new moon in Scorpio, which is, we're getting quite a few dividends from that. We'll be doing a full moon at the first week of December. That's on Ona's channel. And that moon is a corker, a real corker. All right, guys, take care. Much love from me and Charlie. Namaste.